Look, I'm not here for new friends, and I'm not giving up my place in the line. Is that you and me done here? What, loads of people write like that? Okay, relax, all right? It was me. I've been writing the letters. But you're talking like I'm the one that should be ashamed. She's the snake in the grass, not me. She's got robot vocal cords. It's not her anymore. Some machine singing in her throat. I wasn't actually going to hurt her. I'm not some psycho. But she needs to know that her fans are so angry I could scream. Is that it? Is that it? This is Barbara. You've not heard of the Voicers? Barbara, the last of the lost legion of singers who middle-fingered the auto-tune and lip-sync. This is Barbara we're talking about. Stay pure, don't let them rend you. You've got to know that song. Oh, who am I talking to here? Something else? Something else? It's her music I like. We made her, okay? She'd have been nobody without us. Don't you think she owes us? Don't you think we've got a right to shout, "Hey, Barbara, you're a goddamn bitch fraud"? Nothing. Okay, I'll tell. Seeing as the world is about to know anyway, now that the real Barbara is gone, it's up to me to take up the torch. No one knows her like I do, and when I get the same voice implant, I'll become me, a new Barbara! Screw you. You don't know pain. When love shatters on the parquet of your dreams, there's no turning back. Now, say that you're sorry, and say that you'll help me. Then I might forgive and forget. There's one more thing that the world needs. For me to sound the same as Barbara. My new chords have to be set the same as hers. And before they go in. Can't recalibrate the damn things after the operation. But the doc says he won't tell me her settings. That they're confidential. Would you believe? I mean, I even have her B-side EPs for Christ's sake. So, if you could just access the data server somewhere in this building, you could get those settings for me, couldn't you? Couldn't you? I'll pay you. And why in the realm of cotton candy would I do that? Then she should have just stopped singing, the Judas. I'm not backing down now. Are you going to help me or not? You just don't understand, okay? For the money. You can do it for the money. Fine, fine! If you won't help me, I'll see if Barbara will be so kind as to give me the settings herself.
Hello. I told you I'd find out the settings one way or another. Do you have a pen? Oh, and a tissue? She didn't want to tell me the settings, so I'm taking a look myself. Isn't this exciting? Finally, I'm going to start my new life. The old Barbara goes new! Don't you get it? This is the end. She got what she deserved, and now I'll take her place. You can't stop.
Who's there? Who are you? Okay. Now, we don't have a situation here, all right? If we had a situation, I'd call security. But we don't have a situation, do we? You can just leave. And I won't need to call anyone. You are aware that anything I say to you about any of my cases will be inadmissible in the court of law, due to the nature in which the information was extracted. But if anything happens to me, I have connections. You know that, right? Are they now? I see. Well, I apologize. I am scared, and it made me say the wrong thing. Listen, my association with the complex is no secret. But if you're looking for information, you're going to be sorely disappointed. My job is to prosecute, not defend. My case files are on people outside the complex, not inside. GS... what? I don't know what you're talking about. Bold words. Look, even if you could protect me, there's nothing I can tell you. Everything about the GSV2 program is classified, a whole new level of nobody knows. They tell me nothing. It's true. Okay, I can guess. There's only one facility in Harbor Prime that could handle GSV2 in scale and tech. It's outside the city, in the hills. Highly secure. Called Redwood Watts. Now, I've no interest in what you intend to do. Really, I don't. But please, I've helped you. Help me, too. Don't let them trace you back to me. You found? You make it sound like I left it in your place, not locked it up in mine. Prosecution is what I do. Okay. Samuel approached me. It was a few weeks into the I-Corps Corp trial. Another attorney was prosecuting then. Samuel offered me crazy money to take over. Said they wanted someone with more chops to bring justice to the people of Harbor Prime, that the deaths at Redwood Watts were inexcusable. I told them to take a hike. It was complicated, okay? You don't just go jumping into bed with Samuel. I knew Samuel was a competitor, but that didn't explain why they were so involved in the trial. And everything was off about this case. The so-called accidents at Redwood Watts, the whole thing stank of a setup. All I know is that people died, and Samuel provided me with the evidence to incriminate I-Corps. Gross negligence. The deaths weren't made up, but the evidence. I-Corps Corp lost the case. It's then that I saw what Samuel were after. The Redwood Watts facility was shut down as part of the verdict. Deemed unsafe, Samuel swooped in to buy it, and at bargain price. That's what it seemed. And the buyout was never made public. Where did you... That is private correspondence that I locked away. How dare you? If the complex knows you have seen them, it's not just your own life you're playing with here, you know? Okay. They did let me. All right. They made me work for them. Was I going to just sit by and let them kill my husband? Fine. Are you happy now? I'm just one of their corporate attorneys. I protect their financial interests from corporate espionage, intellect. Are we done here? More than 20 years. I was successful in a certain case, and they've required my services ever since. Please understand, you don't say no to these people.